This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12. Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last sections of time. Shalom. Alright, this lesson is going to be entitled, Take Heed Lest Ye Fall. Alright, let's get right into it. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12. Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. Because what we see going on around us, these pestilence, these plagues, this famine, alright, Jacob's trouble on the horizon, the great day of the Lord, shortly approaching. The spirit that we are in is full of humility, full of meekness, of a contrite spirit. That way the Lord can deal with us in these times, all right? And that includes self-examination. That includes looking ourselves in the mirror, all right, and self-adjusting to always continuously stay in the spirit, all right? Get it real quick. This is Ecclesiastes, Sirach, chapter 18, verse 20. It says, Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy. Because the day of judgment is at hand. We see the power of the Lord being forced across the four corners of the globe, man. Wherever the elect are scattered, it's nothing but judgment, because the elect there, the Lord's word is there, and prophecy is there, man. All right. In the book of Revelations, it tell you the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So that spirit of prophecy is rolling out, and the spirit that the men of the Lord in are continual self-examination. All right. This is Sirach chapter 18, verse 20. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy. Because ultimately, that's what we want from the Lord. We see all these judgments going out, and we're praying and watching and asking the Lord to keep these things from our paths, man. All right? That we don't be a victim to it, that we always stay in the spirit, that we don't be, that spirit not be taken away from us, man. All right? This is 1 Corinthians, back in 1 Corinthians. All right? Get that as well. But back in 1 Corinthians chapter 14, chapter 10, verse 12, it says, Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. That's right, man. Because if the scriptures tell you the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets, so we're going through the same lots, if we are those prophets, Abaratazah, that the prophets of old went through, man. All right? The slandering, okay, the coming against the doctrine, all right? The scoffing, man, all right? From various groups. You see it all, the naysayers, the incredulities, man, of the world just trying to sink in and get us away from ultimately what the Lord has established for us to receive, man, which is that inheritance, man. And you got the spiritual demon Satan that plays a part in this, man. All right? That comes and that sifts, man. That's why we have to always be in continual self-examination, man. That we always remain in the spirit. All right? It's the book of Hebrews. Get it real quick. The book of Hebrews chapter 4, verse 11. It says, Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. That's right, man. Because we're laboring to enter into that rest, that peace with Yahushua, man. All right? That's what we're laboring for. That's why we're continuously out on the highways and byways. We're continuously pushing the name of the Lord. All right? We're continuously pushing sound doctrine, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, despite the unbeliefs that are around us, man, which is the majority of people that either come up on the highways and byways, on the comment boards, at the supermarket, on the job, all those naysayers, man. And we want to stay firm in this truth to prove them wrong, man, to prove the world wrong, to show them the true power of the Lord, man. That's what we labor for. But it says, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. That's right, man, because when you're not grounded, when you don't have a rock solid foundation When you're not built up, when you're not continuously praying and watching, all right, keeping that watch of the Lord, you're likely and you're subject to fall, man, because Satan will come in, all right, and he'll try to sift you, man, all right. It's the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 31, and the Lord says, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan had desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. That's right, man. And scriptures tell you he walketh about seeking whom he may devour, man. All right. And his physical counterpart, this system, all right, the ways of this world, all right, it'll be quick to consume you if you're not built up, if you're not continuously praying and watching the action of the Lord to take these things from you, man. All right. Let me get it real quick. It's the book of James. I think it's in James, book of James. All right, let me get it in the book of James, chapter 5, verse 12. And it reads, but above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath, but let your yea be yea, and your nay, nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. That's right, man. So you have to let your yea be yea. You have to solidly confirm within your mind through the Spirit that your yes is your yes. Meaning, are you going to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua? Are you going to serve Mammon? Are you going to serve the Lord? Are you going to serve the world, man? Are you going to operate in the spirit of the Lord, in decency and order, a contrite, meek spirit, continuously praying and watching and repenting? Or are you going to operate in the spirit of the world, which is carnal, which is of the flesh, man, which is of your own emotions, all right? Which is of a spirit that's prideful, man. All right. Don't want to own up and admit up to anything, man. And this truth is about owning up. This truth is about admitting your faults, man. All right. And confessing them before the Lord and moving on and becoming a better man. All right. From that. Okay. It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 17. It says, ye therefore, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness. That's right, man. That being led away with the error of the wicked, man. And the error of the wicked is not wanting to admit up to things, not dealing with humility, dealing with pride, not dealing with spirituality, dealing with the flesh, man. Being stubborn, not wanting to change within the spirit, man. All right, and grow. Not being consistent, being inconsistent, not wanting to teach, but what? Neglecting the gift that is in thee. The Lord said don't do that, man. That's prophecy. You have to bring forth something to the offering table for the Lord, man. We have to present our body and bring our gifts to the table, man, our talents, man. And we know through in the scriptures to tell you about those men that the Lord gave talents to, man. One went and hid his in the earth, and what happened, man? The Lord, what? Stripped him of that, man, and dismissed him, got him right, man. And those that brought forth more fruit with their talents, the Lord blessed them and exalted them and gave them fold upon fold upon fold, man. All right. Get it real quick. Salakia. It's the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. All right. Which are the elders, man. The laying on the hands of the elders that laid this foundation out, man. So that the house could be built through the spirit, man. And if you believe in the spirit of power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and you see the marvelous works that the Lord have wrought through the elders, man. Because it's been the Lord's works, man. It hasn't been our fruit, man. It's been the Lord's fruit. The Lord has used us as vessels, but that work and that foundation has been made manifest throughout the four corners, man. Who the Lord is dealing with, man. The apostles are a great millstone. All right, get this real quick because we have to self-examine, man. And that's the title of this lesson. Take heed lest ye fall, man. Because the times that we're in, we're going to need the Lord. We're going to need prayer continuously, man. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 1, verse 30. It says, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall. I'm going to start at 28. It says, distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart. That's right, man. Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest. You have to take good heed what you speak, man. You can't just say something or put something out there and not be mindful of the effects it may have later, man. You have to be literally let your yea be yea and let your nay be nay, man. All right? You can't put out confusion and then not be mindful of the things and the effects that it can have on people, that it can have on the ministry, the brothers, that it can have on the outside looking in, man. Brothers on the outside, man. It's always about being mindful and being in that spirit to where you're aware, you're alert. And that comes with self-examination, praying, and staying on that watch. But it says, verse 30, exalt not thyself lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discover thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. That's right, man. And ultimately, all those works, if your heart, which is your mind, is full of deceit, or if your mind is full of righteousness, or if your mind is just, it will be revealed in these times that we're living in right now. And the Lord is clearly doing that, man. All right. So we have to take heed. All right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119. Verse 9, and it reads, Beth, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? Question mark. By taking heed thereto according to thy word. And that's how we cleanse our way. All right. That's how we're baptized. That's how we get off those impurities of the world, man. All right. We put off that old man by this word, man. By the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Lord willing, this message was edifying. I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Hashem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone, who rule well and teach well and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. Shalom.